Being aware that being grounded and having substance deep inside of you, that's something that men need to consciously be aware of. It doesn't necessarily happen automatically. We're not born with an awareness that calm and steady is a very masculine trait. A lot of times we see people hopping in fancy cars and jets and stuff like that, and they're moving everywhere, and we think that that's masculine. No, no, no. That's hyper consumption. That's people spending lots and lots of money for thrills. That's what that is. That's not masculinity. Masculinity is feeling self-assured. Confidence comes from the Latin confidere. Fidere is trust in, and con is with. So it's having trust in, and confidence. Well, you could have confidence in someone else, but having confidence in yourself is you are trusting yourself to be able to do something. It's rooted in your abilities. It's rooted in your competence. It's rooted in your skills and knowledge and experience that you've acquired over your life to handle all of the challenges that life is going to throw at you. So one part of learning to be confident based on substance and based on groundedness and rootedness is becoming aware that this is something that we need to cultivate and work on over time. The second part is we have to actually do the tasks in our lives that create that confidence. I can tell myself some mental affirmation of be grounded, be confident. I can say that all day long. It's not going to do anything. It's really not. I'm aware of it, I'm conscious of it, but it's not actually going to become a part of my body. It's not going to become a real lived experience that everyone that I encounter is going to experience from me. In order for that to come into play, I'm going to have to actually do the work on a daily basis. I'm going to have to go to a job regularly and save some money, put it into a savings account. The discipline that I have to do to work the job steady and not spend all of my money and start building up a savings and an investment portfolio for my future, that takes discipline. That costs me something. But one of the additional rewards to that is that it creates a real, felt, lived, grounded substance of self-confidence in myself. I can't just think about that. I can't just learn it and be aware of it and then experience it. I have to do it. I have to do it day in and day out, over and over and over again in my life. Another area that comes to mind with that is, particularly if you're in a relationship with somebody, the conflict that you experience with someone, that is going to challenge you. That's going to be difficult. When we choose to open up and be honest and be transparent with the person that we're with, that is going to slowly earn a groundedness inside of ourselves. We're worried that if we share the truth, somebody's going to get mad at us. Most of us are, because as children, that's usually what happens. If we tell mom and dad what actually happened, oh my gosh, they're going to yell at us or something's going to happen. Well, as adults, we need to grow out of that. And we do that during our communications with other adults. And romantic relationships is probably one of the hardest and most effective places to work that out. When you work through conflict with someone that you're involved with and you are reprogramming yourself, you're no longer a scared child to tell the truth, but you're actually teaching yourself, hey, I'm safe enough, I'm strong enough to say what's actually going on here. And you learn that actually the world isn't falling apart. I'm teaching myself that the world can be a stable place when I communicate the truth, when I am transparent with people. When you do those things, my gosh, your confidence grows really, really fast. Your groundedness becomes this reserve of emotional wisdom and this quiet understanding of how to communicate with other people. You're not afraid of the truth anymore when you're doing that. I would even say that that type of work, when you're working through a conflict with someone, I would say it definitely yields more confidence in the end, genuine confidence, than earning money and putting it into a portfolio. We need to build confidence on many levels, gentlemen. But I would say that when we're facing conflict in a relationship, that's a big one. So realize, one, we need to be aware that we should be building a grounded, quiet, stable, solid foundation inside of ourselves. And then we need to go out into the world and encounter difficult situations that require our discipline, they require our commitment, and they require our courage to overcome the fear in facing them And then that will actually create the lived experience of that confidence. I hope you guys found this inspiring. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's about time. We have way more people watching than we have subscribing. Please do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, take care.